This is bait. Do not take the bait. And Cygames just dropped it right before the roulette, which, mind you, should start on March 5th, to try and let us get rid of as many rolls as possible, so that we will have to supplement whatever we get from Gachapin with our own money. Again, this is bait. The fact that not only it comes with a 20% boost to all light skills, but it also comes with a Kaguya dagger, which brings a 30% boost to the primal ones. This is the biggest bait Cygame has ever cooked, and thankfully they released it a few banners early, because again, the roulette is going to start on the 5th, and we're going to get a crap ton of free draws. With a little bit of patience, it should be plenty possible to spark for Grand Sandalphon at the end of March, thankfully before the United fight. Now that we've made sure that no one is going to take the bait and spend rolls on this banner, let's check out what the characters actually do. First in the list is of course Grand Sandalphon version 2. I hear there's a few people who are a little bit disappointed that he was the light seraphic unit, but with Metatron dead and Lucifer following suit, I don't really know who else it could have been. Of course, he comes in as a Saber and Katana primal character. Charge attack, Paradise Lost, massive light damage to a foe, revitalize effect to all allies, extends Supreme Wings duration by 2 turns. Supreme Wings he gets by using his first skill. When Lucent Refuge is in effect, changes to unworldly damage. Lucent Refuge he gets from his third one. Entrusted Resolve, Supreme Wings effect to light allies, additional effect while Lucent Refuge is in effect, a one-time dodge, that's alright. This is a bonus light damage to 1 for 1 ally attacks, so Echo. Boost to defense, 1 turn cut to debuff duration at the end of each turn, pretty nice, with a 4 turns duration and a 13 turns cooldown. First it was on Myoji, now it's Sandalphon, with the extremely long cooldowns. Second skill, Retros Deed, attacks without using a turn, hit to a foe's attack and defense stackable, removes 1 buff, nice, while Supreme Wings is in effect, can recast once each turn it is cast. That's a 2 times attack without using a turn for 4 turns while Entrusted Resolve is up. I don't think this is going to work with Full Auto, because Full Auto does let you use a multicast skills, but just once each turn. Third one, Along in Heaven, instant CA to caster, CA reactivation effect 1 time, and Lucent Refuge. Lucent Refuge restores caster's HP. When the caster has an effect that restores HP every turn, so revitalize and refresh. 1 turn cut to skill cooldowns at the end of the turn. So just like on Myoji, there's no way to get multiple turns down every single turn. So 13 turns cooldown might go down to like 7, which means this is going to be a 4 out of 7 turns uptime. Still not bad though, still not bad. The ready in 12 turns doesn't really strike me all that nicely though. On top of the CA reactivation, also gets a damage taken is reduced, can be removed, as well as a Dispel Cancel, permanent Dispel Cancel. That's only for himself though. Passive wise, from his 12 wings, while Supreme Wings is in effect, that's the first one, Sandalphon deals triple attacks. While both Supreme Wings and Lucent Refuge are in effect, normal attacks deal 40 damage to random foes. That's actually quite nice. This is even 1 hit better compared to Valentine Grimnir, Poseidon and other characters with the same thing. Still, he needs both of the buffs up. Ready in 12 turns, so even if he gets a permanent Revitalize Along in Heaven, the Sonata Arctica song is Alone in Heaven. Speaking of which, I don't think Sonata Arctica has Entrusted Resolve and Righteous Deed as song titles. That used to be a pretty funny custom, I don't know why they stopped it. Still, Along in Heaven is going to be available from turn 6 at the earliest, if you can get 6 turns of Refresh and Revitalize, but on turn 6, Entrusted Resolve might not be up. Oh no, never mind, this is the 13 turns from level 0. Pretty sure at either 45 or 75, I don't actually remember. This is going to get a 1-turn cooldown cut, so Entrusted Resolve and Along in Heaven are both going to be on 12 turns cooldown. Yeah, so if you can give him a permanent refresh, Entrusted Resolve is going to have a 4 out of 6 turns uptime, and the same is going to go with Along in Heaven, first used on turn 6, right alongside Entrusted Resolve. Yeah, this is going to be active from turn 6 onward, and these don't seem to have a duration, so it's likely going to be from turn 6 until the end of the fight, which is actually quite insane, honestly. The last skill, Selas Arche, of course, is a 20% boost to Light, Thunder, Xeons and Night Code skills, which is even more insane when it comes to Light, since these damn weapons come with both a Magna attack and a normal one. So both skills are going to get another 20% boost. And this is before Magna 3 too. I'm not sure what we're going to get with the Magna 3 summons and caps, but yeah. We might be ready for some real insane power creep this year. So yeah, Sandalphon is an absolute must-have, is an absolute must-spark, but once again, the roulette is going to start on March 5th, and there's also a chance that we're going to get both a Legfest banner near the end of March, followed by the Old Zodiacs banner, which also counts as Legfest. That's going to be 6 days minimum of roulette with a Legfest up. If you have a few rolls saved up, then yeah, waiting is definitely going to be the best option here. And let's not mention that this is also going to be the 10th anniversary. Last couple of roulettes we've been getting a grand ticket. There's a small chance that we might get something to peak our old grands. You never know, hope is the last thing to die. And a lot of people have been asking for a Zero Ticks as a 10th anniversary reward, but I think that's a bit too much to ask for. What I really think is going to happen is that we're going to get the limited time tickets, same thing that we got this summer, and those tickets, damn were they amazing, as well as something extra when it comes to Gachapin and Mukko. Maybe not a full pre-spark on Legfest, but I think we might actually be getting pretty damn close. So hold on to your rolls, try and be as patient as possible, because Sandalphon kind of has to come home. At the end of March though, not now. The only reason to spark for Sandalphon now is like if you are a Mega Whale and you absolutely need 3 copies of his weapon. But outside of that, I can't really suggest anyone spend their rolls right now. Let's move on to the second character, Sabrina. Sadly, she was leaked to be a fire character, and I think we lost pretty hard with her going Earth. That's a real cute redhead. That's one of my biggest weaknesses. Her charge attack deals massive earth damage to a foe and gives her a one-time dodge, renewed vigor, bonus earth damage effect to caster, attack twice each turn, additional effects from the second cast, a boost to the number of attacks. This doesn't strike me as triple strike, I think this is going to be a 4-hit normal attacks, the same thing that Geisenberger does. At the end of the turn, when the caster didn't take damage, your turn cut to cooldowns. That's 11, likely going down to 10. So yeah, renewed vigor might actually be spammed quite easily. Oh wait, no, it's not 4 hits, it's actually attacked 3 times. Yeah, echo and triple hit. If you can give her a guaranteed triple attacks, that's going to be a lot better. Second skill, Fierce Cleave, earth damage to a foe, hit to attack and defense. When the caster HP is full, activates on normals. That's nice. That's really nice. But she wants her HP full. I guess that's also not that hard of a requirement since we've been using Lucifer 250 as a support summon for a pretty long time right now, and that's a crap ton of healing. And her third skill gives her a dodge and counter for 4 hits as well as Veil and Refresh. Not that impressive. When Sabrina's HP is full before attacking, Echo 1 time and boost to triple attack rate. That's really nice and works fantastically with her first skill. And lastly, Rising Blaze lets her take a little hit without being knocked out, for 1 time leaving 1 HP. When almost knocked out at the end of the turn, fully restores Sabrina's HP, removes all debuff and end cooldown for all skills. That's a really nice automatic panic button. The double echo is also a pretty nice feature. And maybe, just maybe, you can sort of use her to farm thanks to her first skill, double strike with 2 stacks of echoes. It's just that she doesn't really get an assassin, so not sure if she's going to be able to fit in a 1-button farming comp. Still, for a standard character, that's alright. Third in the list is Richard, finally getting out of SR jail, and he comes in with a massive wind damage to a foe, 30% boost to charge bar, at 5 or more chips, auto-activates Gaudy Shooting, his third skill. The first one, Ready to Bet, consumes 30% charge bar to add 1 chip to the caster, and can't be used when the caster has 3 or more chips, but the maximum is 10. So you need to consume chips in order to be ready to use Ready to Bet. Based on the number of chips, Wind Allies multi-attack rate is boosted, damage is supplemented, bonus wind damage effect at 10 chips, 2 hit flurry, and lasting for 2 turns. So it only goes from 2 to 3 chips, then you can't use Ready to Bet anymore. But you do need to stack up as many chips as possible to get the buffs in here. And this looks like it's for all Wind Allies. And yeah, Echo, supplemental damage, and 2 hit flurry. That's some pretty amazing buffs right now. Second skill, Thrilling Bet. Bet chips to play poker. The number of chips increased based on the hand drawn, up to a maximum of 10. When a no pair hand is drawn, the number of chips is reduced. When a royal straight flush is drawn, a sharp boost to caster's attack. So he even gets an assassin. But he has a chance to lose chips. That's exactly what we've been wanting. More gambling in our gambling game. Skill, 5 hit wind damage to a foe, hit to multi-attack rate stackable, and the number increases based on the number of chips, up to a maximum of 15 hits. Support skills, just gotta roll the dice, based on the number of chips, boost to wind allies multi-attack rate, echo, and supplemental damage. We've read this one already. Thankfully it's a passive. Lastly, Lady Luck is smiling at me. At the end of the turn, when allies deal damage 33 or more times to the current target in 1 turn, raises Richard's Blooming Luck level by 1. At level 3, resets upon using Thrilling Bet and draws a strong hand. So this is a bit of a way to reduce the RNG on his second skill, and at least when it comes to wind, dealing damage 33 times in a single turn shouldn't actually be all that difficult. Especially with all the echoes going on, especially if you still use Valentine Grimnir. Honestly, I think he got a pretty nice glow up. The buff alone from his passive looks pretty damn strong. We'll have to check the number of the echo, but even if it's just 20 to 30%, yeah, that's pretty nice already. The fact that he gets an assassin, but the assassin is gacha based, it's also just funny. Looks a bit more like a meme character. I don't think he's going to slot in any low-click number of comps, but still, for a gacha character, as long as it's fun, it's fine. Both Sabrina and Richard are just standard gacha characters. You might get them from the roulette since they're permanent, and if not, if you like them and you think they're fun, they're always going to appear in the surprise tickets starting from the second next one. So one last time before leaving, this is top bait. Do not take it and wait for the roulette. Speaking of, good luck with your rolls, and as always, thanks a lot for watching and see you around soon. Ciao!